Life is a song, sing it. Life is a challenge, meet it. Life is a dream, realize it. Life is a sacrifice, offer it. Life is love, enjoy it. There are no goodbyes for us. Wherever you are, you will always be in our hearts. It is with deep sadness and sorrowful hearts that we announce the sudden passing of a beloved son, father, brother, uncle, nephew, cousin, and friend, Hilary Stewart Aubert, affectionately known as Dirty of Mico. He passed away at the St. Jude Hospital on Monday, September 19, 2022. He was 46 years old. He was predeceased by his grandmother, Marie Madeleine Aubert, grandfather Pierre de Souza of Castries, former police officer and soldier of World War II, brother Rufinus Aubert, also known as Ziggy, son Brian Ferdinand, aunt Janice Deborah Aubert Alphonse, cousin Alvin Francis, also known as Schillaci. Left to mourn his children, Brianna Ferdinand of Laba Monaco, Shokel Aubert, also known as DJ Cooley of Mico, Tiffany Aubert of Mico, mother Magdalena Aubert Monero, residing in St. Croix, father Titus Ferdinand, also known as Koff of Monaco, former police officer and a member of the Southern Taxi Association, stepmother Priscilla Ferdinand of the U.S., stepfather Pierre Monero of St. Croix, godmother Teresa St. Catherine, also known as Terry, of London, England, sisters Nadia Aubert and family, hotel assistant of Martinique, Rita Aubert and family of Martinique, Rufina Aubert and family of France, Donna George and family, police officer of Monaco, Angela William, cook at the Denry Infant School, Remina St. Marie, NHC employee, Ayana Martius and family employed at the V4 Wellness Center, Yandra Victorin, business owner of Monaco, Vanessa Smith, residing in the U.S., Angela Ferdinand, residing in Toronto, Canada, Gertrude Albert and family of Denry, Shai Ferdinand, student of the Mico Secondary School, Dwayne Louis and family of Martinique, Nicole Stephen of Castries, brothers Kim Aubert and family of Mico, fisherman by profession, Rick Aubert, also known as Rushi, and family of Martinique, Rufus Ferdinand, deputy chief of Operations CARICOM Implementation Agency for Crime and Security Impacts in Barbados, Cletus Austin and family, police officer of Deriso, Rowley Austin and family, police officer of Monaco, Javon Austin and family, fire officer of Monaco, James William and family, police officer, Bradley Ferdinand and family, customs officer of Monaco, Ian Austin, correction officer of Monaco, Joel Richlow, tour guide with International Pony Club, Kern Xavier, employee of Massey Stores, Lindy Ferdinand, tint technician, Kieron Flavius, laborer at the NHC, Ken Martelli, residing in the U.S., Michael Ferdinand, residing in Connecticut, Aaron Jean and family of Castries, Asha Barnard and family of Castries, aunts, Cynthia Providence of Boston, USA, Monica Saria, also known as Joycelyn of London, England, Joan Aubert of St. Croix, who is also his adopted mother, Sybil Francis of Mico, Martha Francis of Mico, Veneranda Aubert of Tiroche Mico, Hydrina Aubert of St. Martin, Rebecca Albert and family of Suffre and England, Vicky Albert of Castries, Arlene Frederick of the UK, Cecil Ferdinand of Grenovier Dennery. Uncles: Herman Aubert of the US, Matthew Aubert, also known as Man Stew of Mico. Nieces including Turania Aubert, student of Martinique, Talia Aubert, student of Martinique, Kimia Aubert, student of the Beanfield Secondary School, Adele Ava Podius, student of St. Joseph's Convent, Lindsay Aubert, student of Martinique, Faye Austin of Monaco, Kishma Shallery, employed with IRD. Nephews: Twain Aubert, Alexis Aubert, Swanee Aubert, all of Martinique, Raheem Gage Aubert, Saeed Reagan Aubert, both of France, Dave Shallery, Police Constable 878 attached to the Marine Unit, Edwin Shallery, employed with Jeannot Credit Union. Special friend: Ada Gilbert, registered nurse of Mico. Sisters-in-law: Magdalene Fannis of Mico, Meline Montout of Martinique. Cousins: Guy Aubert and family, proprietor of LA Constructions in St. Croix. Charlton Aubert, also known as Josh, and the family of New Jersey. Bain Aubert and family, heavy equipment operator of St. Croix. Charlene Aubert Etienne and family of Labrie. Kenwin Aubert of Mico. Ale Providence, also known as Posh, and the family, police officer of Mico. Kenneth Providence and family of New York. Wayne Providence, also known as Boboy and family of the U.S. Merlene Providence and family of Brooklyn, New York. Lindsay Tishard Aubert, proprietor of One Legacy Hair Studio of Tiroche, Mico. Lindsay Aubert, also known as Faye, and the family of Tiroche, Mico. Jaima Aubert, pharmacy tech at Total Healthcare Pharmacy of Tiroche. Marva Aubert and family. Marvin Aubert, Marley Aubert, Marlon Aubert, Maria Aubert, Matthias Aubert, all of Mico. Chevalier Monero of Canada, Marla James of Lapointe, Monaco, Alana James of Lapointe, Christine Wilson and family of Tiroche, Jermaine Aubert Francis and family, police officer of Tiroche. Adeline Francis, nurse of Montreal, Canada. Cheryl Aubert and family of St. Martin. Ollie Francis and family of New York. Cyrilia Francis and family, employed with Napa of Mico. Aaron Francis of Florida. Kendall Francis of Canada. Bernard Francis of Miami, Florida. Aisha Francis of England. Gurley Francis of England. Arthur Francis of Grosvenor. Cecil Francis, employed with CDSL of Mico. Shanna Alphonse and family of St. Martin. Shermaine Alphonse, employed with IRD of Tiroche. Vicky Alphonse, police officer of Tiroche. Glenn Alphonse, Swain Alphonse, Garvin Alphonse, all of Tiroche, Mico. Keisha Serrier, Curtis Serrier, Yasmin Serrier, all of England. Ray George of Mico. Vianney George of the British Army. Brad George of Mico. Prince George. Charlene Aubert of Tiroche, Mico, employed with M&C Drugstore. Romulus Aubert, also known as Gabinus of Tiroche. Nitas Aubert of Tiroche. Paulton Aubert, also known as Jali of Tiroche. Candia Wilson Bicar and family, police officer of Tiroche. Aliyah Francis of Mico. Bertini Gaspar of St. Martin, close friends. Clendon Marcel, also known as Cool Vibes Radio of London. Alinas Adjo Augustine of Turks and Caicos Islands. Mario Fanis of Texas. Arlene Polius and family of Mico, his childhood best friend. Dudley and Brother of Angers, Cokes of Mico, Emerson Tutuyut of Mico, Trani Alexander of Martinique, Antonita Francis, also known as Didi, of England, Delroy, Eboy, and T. Kurt of Mico, Rick Smith of Monrepo, Dexter Bernard of Denry Valley, Dr. Sylvia Wilson of Castries, Gerald Felix, also known as JJ of Marigot, children's mother, Natalie Ferdinand of Lombard, Monrepo. Also left to mourn are the St. Rose family of Choiseul, the St. Croix family of Choiseul and Balata, Martha Charles of Grossenet, the Maximin family of Dugas, Deriso, and Abrond, the children of the late Rebecca Matty of Dugas, Mico, and Abrond, the children of the late R. Wilson of Tiroche, Mico, the Fontenelle family of Choiseul and Castries, the Ducese family of Castries, the children of the late Rodina Roberts in Barbados, the U.S., and St. Croix, Eldra Smith and family of Antigua and St. Lucia, the Willie family of Tiroche and Gadet Denry, members of the Mico Veterans Football Team, members of the United Workers' Party Mico North Constituency Branch, Mr. Isaac Anthony, Dr. Gail T.C. Rigobert, Honorable Alan Chasney, the Ferdinand family of Monrepo, the principal and staff of Angers Secondary School, the principal and staff of Mico Secondary School, the principal and staff of the Mico Primary School, the staff of French Serveurs, his business place, the students he drove to and from school, the Sky FM crew, the Peace and Love crew, officers at the Mico Police Station and Fire Station, members of the Mico Football Veterans Team, Martina Lubin, also known as Mana, childhood babysitter, Miriam Paul and family of New York, Lumna Dubois of Castries, Ray Dorville, also known as Popol of Mico, Kevin Jabatiz, also known as Kiyama of Mico, the entire Mico district, many other relatives and friends here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Hilary Stewart Aubert, also known as Dirty, will be held on Friday, 21st October 2022 at 1 p.m. at the St. Lucy's National Shrine in Mico. The body will be laid to rest at the Mico Cemetery. Viewing will be held at the church grounds at 12 noon. Please note that there will be a motorcade from the funeral parlor into the Mico village and will be streamed live via GVD. Persons wishing to attend the funeral service are kindly asked to wear a touch of yellow. The body now lies at Rambally's funeral parlor, Latuni, V4. May his soul rest in God's eternal peace. COVID-19 protocols will be administered.